1 minute, trying to figure something out real quick. One minute. Oh, I'm connected. I'm trying to figure out something new that I'm doing. See if this actually works. If not, then we'll figure it out. Okay, now you guys can probably hear me better. 'm just saying. Right now, I'm trying to send. Is it working? Alright. So let me see if this works. One minute. I'm trying to see something. If this works. One minute. We will start this in a minute. I just want to see something. Tell me if this. Alright, 1 minute. Let me see. Alright. 1 minute. I gotta send this out to people. We'll start in a minute. Yes, I know we usually start the 5 minute mark, but today I was trying something new and I'm still gonna try it. And I need you guys in the chat to tell me if it's working or if it's not working. Hopefully it works. But if it don't, then it's okay. Move back a little bit. There we go. Better lighting. Makes me look nicer. What that send? Okay, now I go like this. Share, paste, paste, paste. Good. So let's see if this works. Okay, so what I'm gonna try to do is I discovered this thing. I looked up how to like share my screen, stuff like that, so you guys can see my screen and see if you guys can see anything. So let's see if this works. Oops, I hit my microphone. Okay. Okay. So now, let's see. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? Tell me in the chat if you can see anything. Um, like if you can tell me in the chat if you can see that, let me know, please. Can you guys see by you guys just see me? Oh, I have no clue. I have no clue if this is working. I don't know if I can where I can just one minute. Sorry for the problem. We're just struggling right now. We are in a struggle. 1 minute, please wait. Okay, just seeing me? What the heck? I'm trying to get it to so you guys can see. It's like I'm on this thing where I can share my screen and it's on my live, it says, but it's not. So I don't know what to do. is weird. I'm just gonna go like that, and then I guess we just go like this to exit out of it because it's being weird. Okay, so thank you. We tried the new thing. Always about trying new stuff, see if we can share our screen live. We'll figure it out. We will. But for right now, you guys just start looking at my beautiful face. Sorry. But today we're gonna do something new. We got some new stuff to talk about. We gotta talk about baseball first, college baseball, and college baseball. A minute. That make it a little bit nicer in here. And now let's go. Okay, so let's start off with the Boston Red Sox going up against the Toronto Blue Jays, or the Buffalo Blue Jays. It's both of them, because they play in Toronto. They don't play in Toronto this year, it seems like. So we call them the Buffalo Blue Jays. But we start off with, and then we have NHL. I know I just was about to start, but we got NHL. We got NBA, Euro Cup, Jersey talk. Aaron Rodgers, a lot of rumors right now going around about him. We got a lot of talk about. So let me just change the stream to, or the description to MLB talk. Let's get this MLB talk now. So we got the Toronto Blue Jays, or the Buffalo Blue Jays, whatever you want to call them, because they're not playing in Toronto as of right now, versus the Boston Red Sox. And in this 4-game series, the Blue Jays hit 15 home runs in Fenway. And wow, we got a 4-7 hit game. The Blue Jays only got 4 hits this game, and the Red Sox got 7. The Boston Red Sox beat the Toronto Blue Jays 2-1. The first time it seems like the Red Sox, they get out of that 2-game slump they're in. Nathan Eovaldi pitched great, 6.2 innings pitched, 3 hits, 0 ERA. He shut down that very hot Toronto Blue Jays bats, but Vlad Guerrero Jr. did get a home run. He got another home run. I believe that is his 22nd of the year. I think that he may be even 3 ahead of Tatis now and Acuna, but we'll have to wait and see in a minute. We got the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Cleveland Indians. The Cleveland Indians lose again. The Baltimore Orioles lose again. It's their 16th straight road loss. Even though the Indians didn't even have their best game, honestly. The Indians had a really bad game, honestly. But they held off the Orioles. But hey, they beat the Orioles. That helps them a lot. Now they're 35-28, and Jose Ramirez has done great in his last couple of games. Just like yesterday, he was 2 for 3. Now we have the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets, and the New York Mets beat the Chicago Cubs 5-2. Then we got the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Washington Nationals. And Washington Nationals fans got to be happy because Kyle Schwarber has been hitting nukes. He's been hitting great. Like, put him in that leadoff spot, and he is dominating now. He is this full-blown hitting the cover off the ball. 2 for 3 yesterday with a home run and 2 RBIs. A great game for him. And he is just on the rise again. He is looking like himself. We had the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Milwaukee Brewers, and the Cincinnati Reds just obliterate. And they cool off the Brewers that were on a great win streak. They end that win streak with a 10-2 victory over the #1 team in that division. And that is the Reds' 4th straight victory. So the Reds right now are kind of catching fire. Will they be able to, will a team put them out, or will they continue with that fire? And then we have the Detroit Tigers going up against the Kansas City Royals. We got the Kansas City Royals losing to, I believe it was 9 pitchers. 9 pitchers they pitched yesterday in 9 innings, the Detroit Tigers did. There's only 9 innings in a baseball game, and they pitched 9 pitchers yesterday. 2 of them went down with injuries. But they end their 3-game losing streak, the Tigers do, by a great team win with a 10-3 victory over the Royals. The Royals did have 14 hits. That is, if you're looking at it from the outside, 14 hits given up by the Royals is a big number right there, because that's 14 hits to 12 hits. They out-hit you, Tigers. The Royals, you out-hit the Tigers, but you only got 3 runs out of those hits, 14 hits. That is not good. You need to get, if you're going to have 14 hits, you need to be like the Tigers and have 10 runs. Something like that. At least get 5 runs, not just 3. That's kind of embarrassing. Then we have the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Chicago White Sox. The Tampa Bay Rays beat the Chicago White Sox and pushed their league farther and farther away from everybody with the best record in MLB. The Tampa Bay Rays do. We have Glasnow with a great pitching game, but he did exit early. We will have to see what happened, because I'll go check the injury report in a minute, because he did leave early, and I want to know, and I saw something on that last night, and I want to know what's going on. But now we go to the Miami Marlins going against the St. Louis Cardinals. The St. Louis Cardinals went into the slump, and it looks like they're maybe getting out of it because they beat the Marlins 4-2, and that is a great win for the Cardinals again. It's their 2nd one in a row. They need to start getting these wins. They need to start piling these up more and more. And now we have the San Diego Padres going against the Colorado Rockies. The Colorado Rockies beat the San Diego Padres. A big upset right there. And Gomber for the Rockies pitched 8 shutout innings. Wow, that is huge for that. Huge for the Rockies' boost. Huge for the Rockies' morale to be able to shut down the San Diego Padres for that long. It seems like the San Diego Padres are in a bit of a slump, honestly. They hit that rut. But we go to the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Oakland A's, and we had some history go down. We had Mitch Moreland's 1,000th hit. He had his 1,000th hit yesterday, and congrats to him. He played for the Red Sox for a couple of years. He's played for the Rangers. He played all around the country, honestly. He played East Coast, in the middle of the country, West Coast. He played all around. He's traveled the country good. And good for him for getting that 1,000th hit. And then we got Sean Murphy hit a 2-run home run. And a good game, honestly. This was a back and forth game. Literally, we had the Angels scoring 4 runs in the 7th, but the A's scored 5 in the 3rd. David Fletcher went 4 for 5 with a double and an RBI. Sean Murphy went 2 for 2 with a home run and 2 doubles, or 2 RBIs. Also, I'm going to say the Red Sox did walk off last night against the Blue Jays. Got to tell you guys that. I'm sorry. And then we got the Diamondbacks going up against the San Francisco Giants. And, wow. Crawford gets a big home run to help the Giants beat the Diamondbacks and give the Diamondbacks their 20th straight road loss in a row. Right now, the Diamondbacks and the Orioles are battling for the most consecutive road losses in the year. And right now, the D-backs are winning with 20 in a row. Who will win that battle? We'll have to wait and see. Then we have the Minnesota Twins going up against the Seattle Mariners, and the Seattle Mariners beat the Minnesota Twins 4-3. And What a comeback by the Mariners. They were down 3-1, and then in the bottom of the 8th, they get the game-winning run to push themselves past the Twins to get them that win. And then we have the Philadelphia Phillies went up against the Los Angeles Dodgers. We got the Los Angeles Dodgers beating the Philadelphia Phillies 3-1, and the Dodgers only had 3 hits, and the Phillies had 8. Another point where I come across where you gotta get runs in if you getting those hits. Those hits don't matter unless you don't get a run. But now let's see, because a lot of stuff I believe happened in the standings. Okay. Let's go and see. We got the Tampa Bay Rays 3 games ahead of the Boston Red Sox, and the Boston Red Sox have officially hit 40 games for wins. They're 40-27. They are 3 games back behind the Rays. They are 6-4 in the last 10 games. Toronto Blue Jays now are a half a game above the New York Yankees for 3rd place. They are 8.5 games back from the Rays. The New York Yankees are 9.5 games back from the Rays and are a half a game behind the Toronto Blue Jays. The Baltimore Orioles have officially hit 20 games behind the Rays, and the Yankees are on a 3-game losing streak, and the Orioles are on a 5-game losing streak. Will the Yankees losing streak last longer than the Orioles? We will have to wait and see. Seems like. And then will the Blue Jays bounce back, and the Blue Jays bats stay hot next game? We have the American League Central going up. American League Central, we have the Chicago White Sox extending their lead. Basically, they are 4.5 games above the White Sox or above the Indians now. Seems like they're trying to take in this division. Honestly, the Cleveland Indians are 4.5 games back of the White Sox. The Indians are the only team in this division that aren't double-digit games back, as the Royals are 10.5 games back from the White Sox. So it seems just like the White Sox have kind of already clinched the division in a way, because it would take a major collapse of them to not have this division. And if they don't have this division, then whoa, that is kind of sad. And then we have the Detroit Tigers, a game up against the Minnesota Twins. Still cannot believe how bad the Minnesota Twins have been lately. We got the Oakland A's going up against the Houston Astros, or the Oakland A's 2.5 games above the Houston Astros for 1st place. The Angels are officially 3rd place. They're 7 games back from the Oakland A's. Good for them. Good for the Angels. They are 8-2 in their last 10. They need to keep up with the consistency to come back and go against the A's. Or Astros. It's one of the A teams. And then we got the National League. We go into the National League. The National League East, we got the New York Mets 4 games ahead of the Philadelphia Phillies. And the Atlanta Braves are 5.5 games behind the Mets. They are 1.5 games behind the Phillies for 2nd place. We got the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs still tied for 1st place in the National League Central. And the Reds now are a game above the Cardinals, with the Reds beating the Brewers yesterday. The Reds are 8-2 in their last 5. And now we got the Cardinals 5 games back and a game back of the Reds. The San Francisco Giants are still in 1st place in the National League West. They are 1 game ahead of the Dodgers now. It seems like the Dodgers have found their footing. The Dodgers are coming back now. Very hot, fastly. And we have the Padres, who are in a slump. They're 3-7 in their last 10. It's kind of sad. They need to get their poop together, or they're going to be in trouble. Or they're going to fall too far behind, and they cannot catch up. And then we go to the Diamondbacks, who are 21.5 games back of the Giants. They are on an 11-game losing streak, so they are 0-10 in their last 10. Sorry, Diamondbacks fans. I don't think the Diamondbacks are going to win the championship this year. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Anything going on with injuries that are big injuries. Bum 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 bum. Okay, hold up. 1 minute. Let me find something. 1 minute. Trying to find something. 1 minute. One minute. Trying to find something. Please wait 1 minute. I don't know where it is. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. We're trying to find something. That's really weird. Well, never mind. I don't know where it is. Let's go back to the injuries. Yeah, it's the thing that I was trying to do. I was trying to do the screen share thing earlier, and it didn't work. And right there, I was just trying to find this camera, this little camera thing that had a light, so you guys can see me better. But I don't know where it is. Mm-hmm. But let's see what's going on with the injury with injuries. See if there's anything that we guys got to talk about. Sonny Gray will miss at least 2 starts as he recovers from right groin strain. My bad. Was looking for something. We were looking for something. Yeah, I learned I can mute myself, you guys. But I'm just looking to see if there's anything else. Oh, Mike Moustakis. He will begin a rehab assessment with AAA Louisville on Tuesday and could be activated during the 4-game series at San Diego, which begins Thursday. Good for that is from Bobby Nightingale of the Cincinnati Enquirer. I think that's how you say it. I went too far. No, go back up. We got. Oh no, Shane Bieber was placed on the 10-day injury list with a right shoulder strain. What are you guys' reaction to that? Hold up. I gotta put that. Wow. Wow, Shane Bieber. Shane Bieber is a pitcher for the Cleveland Indians. He's a really good pitcher. He's probably, I don't even know. So Shane Bieber is on IL. An IL is injury list. Like it's like you can get 10 days, this amount. Like you can do. It means he's injured. It means he's not gonna play. Like if he's day to day, then maybe he'll play. But when you go on the injury list, it means you're not playing. That's just surprising. I just put it in the chat because that's a big thing, and most people may want to see that. Now let's see. Andrew Bennett 10 days on the 10-day IL. Doesn't say why if for the Kansas City Royals, so that's a huge thing right there. I mean, if Andrew Benintendi is down, I want to know what it is. What happened to Andrew Benintendi? If you know, let me know, please. We got. Ooh, that is not good. So I'm gonna put this in the chat too. We got two things we got to put in the chat right now. Two big things. This is what I'm gonna start doing, you guys, so you guys can see too what I'm saying. Like, so what else I'm saying too. That's a big one that I just put in the chat. Also, my vision's blurry. Okay, that's a big one I just put in the chat. Another week or another month without our best player in the whole MLB. So is he gonna make a return for the All-Star game? When is the All-Star game? When is the MLB All-Star game? MLB All-Star. Okay, let's see. When is it? When is it? It is July 9th. So he is not going to be back for the All-Star game. So now who fills in for Mike Trout? That is something that we have to talk about in a minute. But no, literally, without Trout, the Angels that's a big loss because the Angels, it's a huge thing though. Mike Trout for another month. What did he do to that calf? Like, that's scaring me right now. Like, what? Like, you guys, I'm going to put stuff, like I just said, I'm going to put stuff more in the chat. More now when I see something like news like this, I'm going to put, like, what it says in the chat so you guys can see it, too. So you guys just don't hear it, so you can read it, too. So you guys know what I'm talking about, see what I'm talking about. And I think it would be better for you guys, too, so that you could talk to it in the chat. If, say, I have to, you guys don't got to be like, hey, Cap, can you repeat that? I just put in the chat, and you guys can go and tell me what you guys think about that in the chat. And let me know. Because, wow, I'm surprised on that. I'm surprised that Mike Trout, they're saying he's going to be out for another month. Wow. And then, so that's two big things right there. Shane Bieber for the Cleveland Indians pitcher is placed on the 10-day IL with a right shoulder strain yesterday. And wow, that's two things. And then another thing came out. This is another thing you guys can react to or talk to me about and tell me what you guys think about. This is huge right here. Sorry, this is kind of long. Let me go like this. Get that dude out. Sorry, that's kind of long. But look at that. The Angels are in trouble right now. If he's out so what that says is Joe Madden, Angels manager Joe Madden said after Monday's 8-5 loss to the Oakland Athletics that Rendon was removed in the 7th inning after making a diving play at third base. He felt something in his tricep. If you don't know, your tricep is this muscle. And he hurt that. So That is 2 players for the Angels. They're two of their stars. Now they're seeing Shohei Ohtani to go down, and then they're done. He's on the day-to-day. They're still seeing what's wrong with him, and that just was put on the. That was just put on there today. If the Angels are missing both of those guys, is that the Angels' season? You guys? Ooh, I feel taller. Please wait a minute. I'm clearing my area because I want you guys to see me. And I don't want stuff in my way. I feel like a little kid, my feet can't touch the ground. I'm 5'6". Okay, people? I'm 5'7", 5'6". Either way. I'm not a midget. I'm just this fun size. Okay? That's what KBM Sports Talk is. Okay. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Also, sorry, ADHD, my legs move a lot. But yeah, so if Angels are missing Rendon and Mike Trout, they're in trouble. And Dexter Fowler's out too. This is not their injuries. The Angels, I feel like, had the worst injuries. Worst injury, like, they had the worst luck with injuries. Am I wrong or am I right? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think I'm right? What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on that, you guys? Tell me. What do you guys think? You guys agree with me on that one? I do. So, then we got Cody Bellinger is placed on is day-to-day. This has got to go in the chat. That's huge right there. That is big news. I'm not going to put everything in there, but I'm not going to put everything in there, you guys, but big names like that were just reported yesterday night, I got to put in there. Like Bellinger, Rendon, like these are big names that people like. So when you guys say you're not watching the stream, so I'm gonna explain to you why I do this, why I'm doing this. So I'm doing this because say someone joins the stream and they don't know what we're talking about, or they're wondering what's going on, and you see that, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, this is what, and you're gonna be like, your reaction will be like, Bellinger's isn't expected to return before Wednesday, could be placed on the injured list. Reaction, you can see it, so you know that you can. And also, if you see something that you want to talk about, you can go talk about it and tell me in the chat and say something in the chat. Also, if you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. I don't want to. I got to start saying that a little bit more often than wait until the last minute. My goal today is to get 3 likes while this live is live. And yeah, we just got 1. Okay, so let's get 2. I see that second person. I know you're watching. Hit that like button. Do it. I know you're watching. Now we got Max Muncy spending the minimum of the 10 days, so that's really not big information. Yeah, they got some guy named Yoshi. Also, if you just joined, hit that like button. We're trying to get to 3 likes on this live. Also, did you guys know that the Dodgers have someone named Yoshi? The Miami Marlins, not really. Nobody cares about the Marlins, honestly. No offense. Byron Buxton wasn't activated from the injury list Monday due to the residuals. Still can't figure out what that word is. soreness in his hip. Manager Rocco Baldinelli. Okay. So he just seems like he's going to be okay. He's just got it. He's just a little. Seems like they're saying Buxton's just a little bit sore, so they're just like precautiously bringing him back. I don't think that's a word, but I just made it one, so you guys, it's okay. Okay, he's okay. Let's see. Lord, can't see if there's anybody else. Everything is back to normal. Seems like down here. No, the Pirates injuries. Nobody knows who their players are anyway, so it really doesn't matter who gets injured because you're just like, I don't know who you are no matter what. Kyle Lewis had surgery on his MCL. He's got no for the Mariners. He's not a name a lot of people know, but he's on the come up, so you guys should pay attention to that. Ooh, that's not good. That is not good. This could be huge news. He's on the day-to-day, but that is not good news for the Tampa Bay Rays. Now let's get into talking about this. If Tyler Glasnow is out for the Tampa Bay Rays, is that put a damper on the Tampa Bay Rays season? Yes, it does. It puts a major tamper on the season. Know why? Because that is their ace. He is literally on the year. Let me look up the stats. He is on the year. He is. Let me see your stats. He's 5-2 with a 2.57 ERA, which is sixth in MLB, and he's second in strikeouts with 117. He is starting to pitch well, and if he's out, that is huge for them because that is their ace. That is the Tampa Bay Rays ace. He will be out. He had right elbow inflammation. He's a righty, right? Yes. He throws this right. If he has inflammation, that is huge. That is huge. That is huge deal for them because that's not good. Like that's like literally. That's like I don't even. That's wow. I didn't know it was. I thought he had like a blister or something. Inflammation. Ask Chris Vail about what inflammation means. But he's day to day, so hopefully, and they're saying nothing says he's gonna play. So hopefully, it just is like I don't know. I'm not a doctor. That's just big information you guys saw too. Okay, so that is all the injury reports for baseball. Yeah, so let's talk about the leading ballots so far. Let's see, can I get it? Okay. Bieber is out for at least 2 weeks. That's what it's saying. I'm trying to find the All-Star stuff. Why can't I find the All-Star? I found the All-Star ballot, but I want to see who's leading. We got Why is it not showing me? Oh, whatever. I'll just go like this. Okay. Go on my phone and bring it up. Going on my phone to bring it up. Also, let's see if we can go like this. Sorry that baseball's taking so much of this episode. But not really, because I love baseball. Baseball's the best sport ever. Maybe one of the more boring sports to watch, but it's awesome. Let me find it. And okay, so here's the American League All-Star voting leaders so far. We have, for catcher, we have Salvador Perez for the American League. This is just for right now. It still could get changed. Everything could get changed. But this ain't now. This is what we got. We have Mike Trout, or we'll go by catcher though. DH is Shohei Ohtani. We have Salvador Perez as catcher. First base is Vlad Guerrero Jr. Vlad Guerrero Jr. is leading right now the whole All-Star ballot for the most votes. He is winning it. We have Marcus Semien for the Toronto Blue Jays. So we have Toronto Blue Jays on the whole left side or the whole right side of the infield. And then for shortstop, we have Alexander Bogaerts. And for third base, we have Rafael Devers. So that means that we have our whole American League East starting infield. And then we have Aaron Judge in right field, another American League East. Mike Trout in center, but Mike Trout, as you can tell, you go up, maybe you have to go up a little bit. Sorry. Mike Trout is 1 month away from his return. So will he be able to play? And then we have Byron Buxton in left field for the American League ballot so far. And now let's see what the National League is looking like. We have Buster Posey for catcher. Again, Buster Posey, just a G-O-G in this league. And we have Max Muncy at first for the Dodgers. We have Braves second baseman Ozzie Albies. We have San Diego Padres Fernando Tatis Jr. at shortstop. We have Chris Bryant, Chicago Cubs third baseman. We have two Reds in outfield, Jesse Winker and Nick Castellanos in right and left field. And then in center, we have Ronald Acuna Jr. So, not a lot evenly there for both teams, honestly. But as of right now, the Braves, Red Sox, Reds, Angels, and Blue Jays are the teams that have two most players. But now let's see what's going on with the also a player that deserves his respect is a player called Cedric Mullins. This player also, do you guys want me to let me know in the chat? Do you guys want me to fill out All-Star ballot with you guys and tell you who I'm voting for? Or do you guys like that? Tell me in the chat right now. I can do it right now if you guys want me to. Just tell me in the chat, please. I want you guys to start talking to me. Talk to me, please. I'm lonely. Very, very lonely. Talk to me. Would you guys like to see my All-Star ballot? What I was thinking? If not, it's okay. If you don't want me to, don't say nothing. If you do, say something or text something. I'll give you guys like a couple minutes. Let's see. Let's go into the home run battle. Let's see what's going on with the home run battle. Let's see. Okay. with the All-Star ballot, I'm thinking about it. I'll just do a stream another time, like tomorrow night. I'll do a stream for you guys, and I'll tell you my All-Star ballot. Does that sound like a plan? Okay. Now let's get into the home run battle. Okay, so this home run battle, it is heated up and it is on fire. Okay, with 22 home runs, we have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 64 games with 22 home runs with a 346 batting average. Right now, he has 2 stolen bases. As of right now, for my MVP, it is Vladimir Guerrero Jr., not Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani's batting average is a 267. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s is a 346 with an on-base percentage of 451 and a slugging percentage of 697, and he is his on-base percent or his OPS. What does OPS mean again? His on-base percentage is a 1.148. Do you understand how good that is? Yes, I will fill it out probably. You want me to fill it out in the stream? Okay. I was thinking about maybe doing another stream about it like tomorrow night or something to do it. But I can do it today if you really want me to. So that's 1 yes. Okay. So that 1 yes held up. I am doing it today because I was thinking about maybe doing a stream tomorrow night if you wanted to do it. Or tomorrow evening after this stream. But that's up to you guys. I just didn't know how long you want this stream to go for today. I mean, I can do it. But yeah, so we got the... What is Vladimir Guerrero's nickname? I want to know his nickname. What is your nickname? Wikipedia? Help me. He is 22 years old and he is 6'2", 250 pounds. Wow! He's a big dude. He's fluffy. His nickname... Yes, I called him Fluffy. His nickname is LK. Means the K. What does that mean? That don't make sense. Means the K. His nickname's LK. That's not a good... That's not even a good... That's not even good. Like... Whatever. Okay, you guys want to know why I'm saying that this is a huge thing? Because his batting average last year was a 262. On-base percentage was a 392. His slugging percentage is 46. And this is... Okay, so you guys are going to think, oh, last year... He played 60 games last year. This is what he did. He played 64 this year. Okay, so 4 games difference. But it's only a 7 at-bat difference. He has 50 runs, 79 hits. Okay, so we're going to compare to last year. So 2020, this is what he did. 60 games, 221 at-bats, 34 runs, 58 hits. Total bases, 102. 13 doubles, 2 triples, 9 home runs, 33 RBIs, 20 walks, 38 strikeouts, 1 stolen base, 262 batting average, 329 on base percentage, 462 slugging percentage, on base percentage 791. And this year he's got 64 games, 228 at bats, 50 runs, 79 hits, 159 total bases? Yeah, total bases, 12 doubles, 1 triple, 22 home runs, 56 RBIs, 40 walks, 5 intentional walks, 42 strikeouts, 2 stolen bases, 346 batting average with the on-base percentage of 451, 697 slugging percentage, 1.148 on-base percentage, and a 1. I don't know what that means. We're just kidding because we're not getting into that one, so I don't know what that means. But literally, we are getting into Vladimir's prime, and he's only 22 years old. So think about this. He's not even close. He's got 3 years till his prime, they say. And look what he's doing. He's putting up these numbers. Yes, there are 64 games into it. Yes, it's 100 and something, 62 games season. But he's doing that right now. He's up 3 home runs above Tatis. Yeah, and the scary part is though, and people can look at me weirdly. Scary part is that Tatis has played 50 games, Guerrero's played 64, and Tatis has 19 home runs. The difference is he has 50 at bat or 50 games, is 183 at bats compared to Guerrero's 228. And the person behind them is Acuna and Matt Olson. They both played 59 or Acuna played 59 games and Olson's played 62. So you guys think about that. Think about that difference. That's a 9-game difference, 14-game difference. Or Tatis. And I'm not like I don't know how to say this without getting in trouble with people like YouTube. I'm not stroking him. I'm just telling you the facts that of how good he is doing this year, Tatis and Guerrero. They're both doing amazing. And you got for hits, I mean, if Tatis can get his batting average up, then he would be the MVP of the National League. But you cannot beat DeGrom right now for the National League MVP. He deserves it as of right now. DeGrom deserves it. But if Tatis can get that batting average up, then you may have to. But no offense, he's doing amazing. For DeGrom's doing awesome. But 50 games, he has 44 runs, 50 hits, 10 doubles, no triples, 19 home runs, 44 RBIs. But his only problem is he has 60 strikeouts, Tatis. He has 13 stolen bases, though. I think that leads the majors, right? Nope, he is Whitfield for the Royals. But honestly, it's a great. Tatis is doing great. So Guerrero, though, is doing amazing. 346 batting average. That is scary, especially with 64 games played. Amazing. And honestly, Acuna is doing amazing too. I feel like MLB hitters, yes, their averages are down, but I feel like they're doing better than they did last year. Because honestly, so we're at the 64 game mark, okay, you guys? So we can do this and say last year, because last year was different. So look at the batting average leaders. So you guys ready for this? I should eat my words. Last year, the batting average or home run leaders last year. Oh man, it's bugged out. Was Luke Voigt with 22 home runs. Jose Abreu with 19 home runs. Wow. We are at the middle part of the season and we're at the same amount of home runs we hit last year. Wow. But the batting, I don't even. Is that sad? Or does it feel like there's more home runs getting hit this year than there was last year? Or is that just me? But the numbers are saying different. Like the numbers are just, I feel like this year, like last year. 1 minute. Sorry, I'm just laughing at someone that I was asking about something. The text I just got back. I just not poor timing. Not perfect timing. I'm taking a water break. Like I feel like that media, like Sports Center, it's promoting the home runs a lot more than they did last year. Because I feel like it's much more of a battle this year. It's much more of it's young stars. Like last year, you had Luke Voigt, Jose Abreu, Marcelo Zuna, Jose Ramirez. Like you didn't have. Yes, they're young. They're kind of young. Luke Voigt's young, but compared to this year, where you get literally you have Guerrero, Tatis, Acuna, Olsen, Otani, Winker, Jesse Winker, Garcia, Haniger, Perez is older, Crawford's older, but then you go right into it and you get Eduardo Escobar, Rafael Devers, these young stars, and oh my god, I'm so excited as a fan because it's so young of a team. They're so young that it's a treat. Like literally, I believe that, okay, then you go all the way to the bottom for 25. Like for whoever's in 25th, like honestly, it just feels like baseball is going in the right direction, but in the same instant, it feels like it's going the wrong direction. They have the young talent. Like the talent right now is huge. I feel like it's the best MLB has had in a while for MLB for like young stars that are gonna do something, that are gonna make a difference. And I feel like that it's gotta get promoted more. I feel like MLB has to promote it more. Like we talked about this a couple days ago, like last week I believe. The city jerseys, like not the city concept, whatever you want to call them, that they're releasing. Those are cool. Those are bringing things out. But you see the prices for them, they're like $400 to buy one of those things. MLB, you're doing it wrong. They got to do like what NHL did, what NBA did, with stuff like that. They can't do that because those young players, we all know, I'm a baseball player. We all love Tatis, what he wears. We try to imitate him. We try to imitate with those tight, like high water kind of pants, with the suspenders, the stirrups. We all try to imitate that, and we all try to imitate all these young stars. We all like have fun joking around. Like I'm on the baseball. I'm a senior that just graduated. I'm on a high school team. We all love imitating the batter's stances. Everyone, remember when Kevin Youkilis did his batting stance? Everyone imitated that. MLB is getting back into that, where a lot of people are interested in imitating those because the home runs are getting hit by these young stars, and they're putting their own way into this. They're trying to change those unwritten rules that made baseball boring in a way. Not as boring, but like boring, that are kind of, and they're trying to change them. But it's just that we're going the right direction in that way, but we're going in the wrong direction because there's so much we could do. And there's so much times that the MLB is dropping the ball, just like with the jerseys. Because you're only allowing teams to wear, like I feel like the Red Sox only wore their jerseys like one time. The Cubs only wore their jerseys one time. And they should wear them throughout the season, just like NBA does, stuff like that. Like NBA wears their city jerseys here and there. They wear them in the playoffs. They wear them, like all that. And yes, I feel like it feels like MLB is just, yeah, like they're dropping the ball. Like literally, they have the chance to make a lot of stuff going on. Yes, I know NHL players right now. NHL and NBA players are going off right now. But you have these opportunities, MLB, when the opportunity is presented to you to do all these jerseys for these teams. And what do? You say we're only going to do 8 this year or something like that for this season. You could do the whole season, like you could do everybody. But they don't. They're going to do them over the next couple of years. So who says that every team gets a jersey? That's the problem I have with it. That's the problem I have with MLB. I feel like Manfred, the president, what is he is? I don't even know what he is, because he doesn't really do much for the MLB. He didn't suspend the Astros when they cheated. They didn't do nothing to the Red Sox. That's coming from a Red Sox fan. Didn't do nothing to all these things, but when someone's getting caught that have been used for all these years for spider tack, all these like substances for the gloves and all that stuff. Well, why don't you let the batters use cork bats? You let the pitchers use the tack stuff. Let the batters use cork bats or something like that. It will even it out. Because in a way, I don't mind watching those no hitters, and I don't mind a lot more home runs getting hit. Yes, like, and people will be like, well, the averages will go down. Okay, and then I'll look at you and be like, Guerrero's isn't. Vladimir Guerrero, he's hitting 346 right now, and he's the home run leader in MLB right now. The way it should be. I mean, there's so much things that MLB can do, but they're just not. I'm not saying cheating's fun. MLB is MLB is the most cheatingest sport ever to play, ever professional sport league. MLB is the most cheatingest sport out of all of them. Everyone's trying to get the upper hand because they're so tightly knitted. But the MLB has so much opportunities to fix not the cheating, but like to make it more entertaining, and I feel like they just don't do it. And it's kind of sad. But we're going in the right direction with these young stars, pulling away with it, changing the way everyone looks at baseball, and having fun. We all got those Tatis. Everyone wants to get those Tatis glasses. MLB The Show this year, I feel like it is the most hyped up MLB The Show, maybe because it's on both consoles, but I feel like it's the most hyped up thing MLB has had in a while, and it's awesome. As a player, as a person that loves baseball, people laugh at me when I always say baseball is the best sport on earth, and I don't know any sport that's better, but some people think it's boring. Whatever. I don't. I love it. But now let's get into another conversation about. Also, we only have one person to answer. Do you guys want me to do my All-Star ballot for the MLB today, or do you want me to do it tomorrow night on a live? Just like the live will be straight for the MLB All-Star ballot. Right, guys, we're typing that. If you guys haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. We're trying to get to 3 likes on this stream today. Just 3. We're at 1. And if you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. We're at 29 subscribers. Be that 30th subscriber. Mean a lot. Today, you want me to do it today? Everyone wants me to do that today. Also, if you just joined, hit that like button. Try and get the 3 likes on the stream. And hit that subscribe button. So we're at 29, and we want to get to 30. We're about to get off MLB, but I'm right now about to go Right now, I'm about to go fill out my All-Star ballot. I'm gonna tell you what I think, and then we'll get into NBA talk, and then we'll get into the NHL. NHL first, because we'll be quickly. We'll get that done quickly. Then we'll get Then we'll get the NBA, and then we got to talk about the Euro Cup. 1 minute. I just saw something in the chat, kind of weird. Thing. Oh. Sorry. Well, no one's putting their butt cheeks on the wall and farting really loud. So I'm gonna go fill that out. Sorry. I saw that and I was just typing. I was changing the description. I see in the corner of my eye. I see something pop up in the chat, and it's something about butt cheeks on the wall, and I was just like, let me see. MLB All-Star ballot. All-Star vote. Okay. So let's get into this. Okay, here we go. So you guys, somebody that deserves it, like I don't know if you guys were paying attention earlier. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now we get to do so what this is, so there is, so you get 2 first basemen, 2 second basemen, 2 third basemen, 2 shortstops, 2 catchers, 6 outfielders. You get, so it's like one American League infielder, one American League first baseman. You get the gist, because I couldn't speak English there. I'm sorry. And what do you guys think? So first baseman, do you guys think it should be? I'm gonna vote, but I just want to know what you guys think. So I'm gonna tell. Wait, let me tell you, because I told you I was gonna tell you. Not you guys think. Sorry. Next time. So we could do the obvious choice and go Jose Abreu for the So we're gonna do the American League. We got Bobby Dalbec for the Red Sox. I did not know Dalbec's batting average is 194. That's actually very surprising. I mean, I would go with, so number 1 right now for the American League in first baseman is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In second place is Jose Abreu, MVP winner last year. And then you got Yuri Gurriel in third. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go with Guerrero, but somebody that deserves a little bit reserves some respect is Jared Walsh for the Angels. He deserves it. 291 batting average, 14 home runs, 45 RBIs. If I could vote for 2 players, it would be him and Guerrero. But then another person too is Matt Olson. Like, I feel like there's these players that really do deserve the respect. Matt Olson and Jared Walsh. Those 2 players, they deserve a lot of respect. I want to go with Guerrero. Guerrero deserves it, but I feel like everyone's voted for Guerrero. So I'm gonna go vote for Matt Olson or Jared Walsh. I think I'm gonna go with 18 home runs. I'm gonna go with Matt Olson, because Matt Olson has a 981 on base percentage and a 290 batting average and 18 home runs. So Matt Olson is my first baseman all-star for the American League. You guys can come at me and say Guerrero. Guerrero's gonna make it no matter what. I'm talking about Guerrero's gonna be the first baseman. We all know that. But someone that deserves some respect is Matt Olson. He deserves that respect right there, because he's putting up numbers that are good, but no one's going to talk about it because of how good Guerrero's doing. Like, my thing is, so you're going to say Jose Abreu is getting the most votes. He's got 258 batting average, 11 home runs, 49 RBIs, and 800 on base percentage. Matt Olson's 290 average, 18 home runs, 48 RBIs, 981 on base percentage. I mean, what is better? Also, one more like, and then we get to the goal today. Our goal is to get to 3 likes. Can we do it? I think we can. Okay, now let's see what's going on with the National League on base percentage, or first baseman. So the number 1 leading for the National League is Max Muncy, 264 batting average, 14 home runs, 33 RBIs, 948 batting average. Then second is Freddie Freeman with a 237 batting average. Wow, his batting average this year is not that good, but he still got 15 home runs. I mean, I feel like the National League's batting average is bad. Dang. Anthony Rizzo. Let me see. I'm just looking. I go by. I don't think who I want to go, but I also want to go with someone that deserves it. Like, I'm not gonna go with. Oh, I like Let me go. I like Pete Alonso. Okay, what's his batting at? I do like Pete Alonso, but I'm not gonna go with them just because I'm going with someone that deserves it. I know that people can be like, "Well, that's stupid." No, it's not. It's smart. You go with someone that deserves it, not someone that's just there. I'm honestly gonna go with I'm gonna go with the number 1. I want to go with Anthony Rizzo, but Muncy's on base percentage is what's getting me. With that 946 on base percentage, that's what got me. That's what he got the win for me right there. So I vote for Max Muncy for my first baseman on the National League. Now we go to second basemen. Let's go to the American League first. In first place, we got Marcus Semien with a 290 batting average, 15 home runs, 37 RBIs, and 875 on base percentage. If you play MLB The Show and you're is it the May or is it the June? I think it's May, right? the May All-Star or the May reward, like if you do all the challenges in the May thing, you get Marcus Semien card. I mean, how many games has this dude played? 1 minute. I want to see how many games somebody's played. Please wait 1 minute. 54 games and he's batting average. So I'm just looking. Nick Madrigal for the White Sox, he's doing pretty. 305 batting average, 2 home runs, 21 RBIs, 774 on base percentage. Not the best for RBIs and home runs, but the on base percentage in the average is pretty good. But in second place you have Jose Altuve, 288 batting average. I'm just looking because I have to see. I just want to see who else is. Oh, I went too far. Honestly, Marcus Semien does deserve it. Definitely. Marcus Semien is my choice for the American League. Let's see. The National League, who's the first place? Ozzy Albies is first place for the National League. I'm just seeing. You guys know who Adam Frazier is? Oh, nice. Ooh. Somebody that deserves some respect, honestly, is Ryan McMahon. 250, not the best batting average, 252 average, pretty decent, kind of low, but 15 home runs, 39 RBIs, and 801 on base percentage. Not bad. Gene Segura is doing pretty well. I mean, I'm thinking I'm just gonna go with I'm looking at the differences. So 9 home runs, 39 on base percentage. Hold up. Hold the phone. I'm trying to find somebody. Hold up. This dude, he is. I'm voting for somebody that nobody really knows about. I'm voting for Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's got a 278 average, 8 home runs, 24 RBIs, and an 826. He plays for the Miami Marlins. You guys probably don't know who that is. Honestly, I really don't either. But he's got blue hair. I mean, I like filling these out differently than most people would. Okay, now let's go to the third baseman. Let's pick this up, Kevin. Come on, because we got other stuff we gotta talk about other stuff. Come on. Let's see. It's not gonna be close. I got Rafael Devers for the American League. I'm sorry. I gotta do it. I'm a Red Sox fan. I've got to be biased on that one. I thought we. Let me see. For the National League, we got Nolan Arenado. First place is Chris Bryant. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just I go quiet when I'm looking at stuff and I'm reading because I'm illiterate, but it's okay. Evan Longoria is having himself a year. 280 batting average, 9 home runs, 30 RBIs, 892 batting or on base percentage. Yeah, honestly, Evan Longoria may be my vote, but I don't really know. Nah. Honestly, Chris Bryant deserves that. He's got 292 batting average, 13 home runs, 39 RBIs, and 915 On base percentage. That's a great on base percentage. You guys can tell me if you guys agree with my picks or not. If you guys agree with them, tell me. If you guys don't, just like tell me in the chat. If you guys agree, or if you have any questions. Like that's why I'm like telling you guys too. Like I'm going through like their batting average, like their on base, so you guys can know too, like why I'm picking them and like yeah. Let's go to shortstops. Okay, so this one for the American League, people you can call me biased and all that stuff. I'm going with Xander Bogaerts. He's got a 320 batting or batting average. You got a problem with that? Then that's sorry. Go back under your rock. Time out. Hold the phone. Okay, he hasn't played that many games. So Xander Bogaerts is my pick. I'm sorry, I had to do it. Then let's see what I could go with Nick Ahmed from the Arizona Diamondbacks because I did get trained by his brother and him a little bit for baseball, but I'm sorry. No one I'm gonna go with. You could go with Javier Baez. You could go with Corey Seager. You could go with, oh, just kidding. Tatis Jr. I forgot. I was gonna go with hold up, I'm not changing my vote. I just want to see something real quick. I was gonna go with Brendan Crawford, but I saw Fernando, and Fernando Tatis is my favorite player right as of right now, so sorry. Too bad. Let's go to third basemen now, or short. Wait, what? Catchers. That was confusing. We're going with our catcher. Thank you, Nick. Thank you for agreeing with me. Let's see. For the American League, number 1 is Salvador Perez. And who is number 2? Number 2 is Yasmani Grandal. I don't know how. Honestly, someone that this is not just because I'm a Red Sox fan, okay, you guys? Honestly, someone that deserves some respect is Christian Vasquez. 256 batting average, 3 home runs, 28 RBIs. He's having a good season. Not as good as Salvador Perez. Salvador Perez gets my vote. He has 285 batting average with a 16 home runs, 43 RBIs, 842 on base percentage. That's a catcher, you guys. If you guys don't, if you guys don't know, catchers do not hit that well. Catchers aren't hitting. They don't hit. They really don't. Honestly, if you guys want to be honest, they really don't. So that's a lot. That's very good for that. Now let's see what's going on with the National League with the catcher situation. So I have a question right now. For someone that's watching, and you may know this, is William Contreras and Wilson Contreras brothers? Because I just saw that and I'm confused. Are they? It's gonna be another long stream today. Sorry, not really though, because we're still in baseball. I think they are. I mean, they don't look that similar, but they have the same, and they look like most parents, like, they name their kid close to their other name, like William and Wilson. I mean, it sounds familiar. They could be. Like, if you want, you can look it up if you want. Because I'm, like, Wilson Contreras. Also, I am very, very pasty. Let's see. I'm looking, let's see. Buster Posey, 3. How many games has Buster played? How many games he played this year, Buster Posey? Buster Posey, how many games did he play? How many games did he play so far this year? I want to know. 161 at bats. I mean, he's not doing that. He's doing good. They are? Thank you. They are okay. So William and Wilson Contreras, they are brothers. That is confirmed by Nick. Thank you, Nick. Sorry, I don't know if you want me to put your name out there. To text me if you don't. His name is not Nick. His name is Bob. I mean, we should go with JT Rule. I can't speak English right now. I mean, Buster Posey, but I don't think Buster Posey played a lot of games, so I don't feel like I should go with him. Wilson Contreras is doing good, but know who's really doing good? Will Smith for the Dodgers gets my vote. He's got a 271 batting average, 7 home runs, 22 RBIs, and 839 on base percentage. That's who deserves it. And now we go to the American League. We go to the outfield. Let's get this American League going. Okay. So in 8th place right now is okay. Let's go talk about who's number 1, number 2. Let's swap that. Oh my God, there's a lot of names. Mike Trout is number 1 for the American League. You already know I gotta go with him probably. Second is Aaron Judge, who is in 3rd place. 3rd place is Byron Buxton. Honestly, he's doing good. But is Byron Buxton in 3rd place because of MLB The Show? Is he? Then who's in 4th? We have Adolis Garcia, the rookie, that is tearing the cover off the ball. And we have 5th place, right? Yeah, 5th place. Where are you? 5th place is Teoscar Hernandez. 6th is Randall Gritchett. 7th is Alex Verdugo. 8th is Randy Arozarena, and 9th is Michael Brantley. Okay, so this is my picks. We ready? So you already know Mike Trout is going to be one of my picks. We all know this. Mike Trout. Boop. Now, someone that deserves some respect that I was talking about earlier is Cedric Mullins for the Baltimore Orioles. He has a .321 batting average, 9 home runs, 19 RBIs, 914 on base percentage. Yes, his RBIs aren't that high. Yes, I know this. They could be like, oh, well, hold up. Let me tell you his. People can be like, oh, well, his home runs aren't that much. He's 5'8", you guys. He's 1 inch taller than me. He's not a home run hitter. He's what he is, an average hitter. He hits singles. He gets hit. He's tied for the lead for hits. He's doing great. And he's not getting his respect. He deserves some respect. Put some respect on that man's name. Also, the Orioles have to have something going good for them this season because they cannot win a dang baseball game. I mean, I could go with Byron Buxton, yeah, but no, I don't want to because everyone goes with him. I'm good. Know who I'm going with, and you got a problem with it, I don't care. I'm a Red Sox fan. Yo, Alex Verdugo, you're getting my 3rd vote. Just because I want to. Aaron Judge, nah. Let's go to. I know I'm going to catch stuff for that at practice probably, or the game tonight. Also, got a game tonight, senior night versus comp. If you're from Western Massachusetts, you know. We got 1st place, Ronald Acuna Jr. for the National League. And then 2nd place, we got Nick Castellanos. Yes, I probably said the name very wrong. I'm sorry. I am El Bingo. Sorry. Let's see who's in 3rd. 3rd is Jesse Winker. Sorry. Fun name to say. In 4th place, we got Mookie Betts. Not voting for him. Yes, Red Sox fan, still kind of bitter. Fifth place is Juan Soto. Sixth is Chris Taylor. Seventh is Bryce Harper. Eighth is, I don't know. Eighth is Trent Grisham, and ninth is Kentel Martin. Is it just me, or did Christian Yelich just fall off the face of the planet after the MVP season? Also, my first vote goes to Jesse Winker because of 342 batting average, 17 home runs, 41 RBIs, and a 1.048 on base percentage. That is awesome. Okay, now let's see. I'm just going up slowly to see. I mean, I wish that Kyle Schwarber did better in the beginning of the year because I would have voted for him because he turned up in the last couple. So he may get my last vote. We have to wait and see though. Tommy Pham, no. Jock Peterson, not really impressive. Tyler O'Neill, 291 batting average, could get it. Sterling Marte. How many at-bats has Sterling Marte had, though? That is my question. Isn't he injured? Yes, I believe he is. Going up slowly. Garcia. Ronald Acuna Jr. He gets a vote. He has to just because of that young star. Love it. And honestly, I should go. I don't want to do this, but I may go with it. Nick Castellanos deserves that. 357 batting average, 13 home runs, 37 RBIs, 1.38 on base percentage. Will I do it? Or will I go down here and give it to this dude named Tapia? Will I do it or will I not? What would I do? I'm just kidding. Castellanos deserves it. Yes, it is what everyone else is voting for, but he deserves it. That batting average deserves it. Now we go to the designated hitter. Right now, the designated hitter, the leader is Shohei Ohtani. But no, JD Martinez deserves that. Not because I'm a Red Sox fan. Not saying that because I'm a Red Sox fan. Saying that because 309 batting average, 13 home runs, 41 RBIs, 915 on base percentage. Those picks are amazing. Or those that's amazing for him. Okay. Review my picks. Okay. So my picks for the American League: first base, Matt Olson; second base, Marcus Semien; third base, Rafael Devers; shortstop, Xander Bogaerts; outfield is Cedric Mullins. Probably don't know who that is, but you guys gotta go vote for him. He deserves it. He really do. Mike Trout, Alex Verdugo. My catcher is Salvador Perez. My DH is JD Martinez. You guys can say, oh, there's 4 Red Sox in there. Well, the only one that I would say that honestly you could say doesn't deserve it is Alex Verdugo. I just did that because I just like Alex Verdugo. National League is Max Muncy, and I know what. Oh wait, time out. I know I said I don't like going with people I like, but that one, Alex Verdugo, I feel like he deserves it, but he may not deserve it because there is players that kind of are doing better. But that could be a little bit of biasness for me. Oopsie, sorry. Hey. National League, Max Muncy. First base, Max Muncy. Second base is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Third base, Chris Bryant. Shortstop, Fernando Tatis. Outfield is Ronald Acuna, Nick Castellanos, Jesse Winker. Catcher is Will Smith, and there is not a designated hitter. Okay. That is my vote. So now we go to. Okay, so we just did the. Now we're going to NBA, you guys. Or we'll go NHL if I said first. Yeah, NHL. And then we'll go NHL quickly. And then we still got to talk about the Euro Cup. You guys, I know you've been waiting for that. I know. I'm ready. I know. It's amazing. Happy times. Okay. So last night we had our first game between the Montreal Canadiens going up against the Las Vegas or the Vegas Golden Knights. Either one. I don't know what they call themselves anymore. People say they took the loss out, whatever. The Golden Knights. Like the end of the first period, it was 1-0. Decent game. Seemed just like Vegas was kind of dominating, honestly. It seemed like that whole. Then we go to the next game, the next period. At the end of that is 3-1 going into the third period. And just to put icing on the cake, the Golden Knights put one more goal on them to make the final score 4-1. And wow, Fleury 28 saves, 9.966 save percentage. Great save percentage for Fleury. Fleury right now is carrying them. In my opinion, Fleury is doing amazing. He deserves, honestly, if the Golden Knights make the Stanley Cup and win the Stanley Cup, the trophy for MVP in the Stanley Cup deserves to go to Fleury. People can be like, oh, why? He deserves it. He's helped them more than anybody, and nobody really talks about it. He deserves that MVP trophy for the playoffs. Like, wow, what a game for him. What a game for the Golden Knights. Will we see a New York Islanders versus Golden Knights Stanley Cup? Or will we see a Lightning versus Golden Knights? Or will the Canadiens take the series? We'll have to wait and see. Now let's go to NBA. I know that hockey was small, short, and sweet. Hockey, it's not in the regular season, so there's not much to talk about, honestly. NBA playoff. Hey, NBA playoff talk is in the description now. So now we go to the NBA playoff talk. Ta-da! So we got a lot to talk about with NBA, and then we still have college baseball to talk about. I forgot. So we still do have a baseball thing to talk about. We have our first game, which was probably, we could say, maybe one of the best games in the playoffs. Would you guys say? If you watched the game last night, would you say this is probably one of the best games in the playoffs? Probably was. Hold up 1 minute. Let me text somebody real quick, and let me get somebody. So also, I know that I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 30 subscribers. We're at 29 right now, and let me check again. Let me see. Make sure, because I was at 29 when I started. Did I gain another one? I gained another one, you guys. We got the 30 subscribers. We are live, and we just hit 30 subscribers. So let's go. Let's go. Round of applause. Round of applause for all you guys too that have subscribed. Thank you guys so much. That means a lot that you guys have subscribed to this. I mean, dang. You guys have been killing it lately with the subscriptions. We are doing amazing with that. In the last 10 days or last 7 days, how many subscribers have we gained? Let's see. Last 7 days, let's see. Let's see how many subscribers we got in the last 7 days. In the last 7 days, we've gotten 7 subscribers, you guys, or plus 7 in the last 7 days. Wow. Hold up, let me see. So last Tuesday we gained 3. Then we gained 1 last Wednesday. Then we gained 1 the 11th. 1 Saturday. and we gained 1 yesterday. So if I do math, that's 4, 5, 6. So it is 7. We gained 7, then we gained 1 today. So we gained 8 in the last 7 days, you guys. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you guys for doing that. Also, if you really want to make this day 10 times, hit that like button one more time. We're at 2. We need 1 more. So if you got a second account and you've already liked this video, go to that other account, watch it too, and then hit the like button. So we get 3 likes. Yawn. Sorry, I had a yawn. Have you ever had a back cramp when you yawn? Or like your back or the Yeah, me too. So let's get into this. Sorry. We go to the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Atlanta Hawks. This series is turning out to be a good one. Like I said, I mean, wow, what a series we've gotten so far. Well, I cannot wait. We got at the end of the first quarter, we have the Philadelphia 76ers up 28-20. Then going into half, they are up. Hold up. They're up by 8. They're up by 13 going into half. They're up by double digits going into half. Then we go into the end of the third quarter. We go to the start of the third quarter. The Atlanta Hawks put that on. They're up by 13. You guys remember? 13, right? Well, they cut it down to just 11. 31 points for the Hawks and 20 for the 76ers. The Hawks went out there and balled out that third quarter to make it a 2-point game going into the fourth quarter. And then what the Hawks did was hold the 76ers to 18 points in the fourth quarter, and they scored 23 for themselves. So that's 5-point difference. That means they only needed 2 points to tie it. Well, they got 5, so they had a 3-point lead, and that means that they won the game 103-100. What a great game for the Atlanta Hawks. They come back in that second half, not just the third quarter. They come back in the fourth quarter too, and they do great. This is awesome for the Atlanta Hawks. If you're an Atlanta Hawks fan, I would be excited if I was you guys, because your team came back and played hard. The 76ers fans, I would still be happy about it because you guys did do a pretty good game. Embiid didn't have his best, but then again, he did have his best. He didn't have his best shooting. But for stuff like that, for rebounds and stuff, he did. We'll get into that one minute. We're going to go with Tobias Harris first. Tobias Harris, 39 minutes played, 20 points, 1 foul, 1 turnover, 1 block, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. 8 for 15 for shooting. For field goals, 2 for 3 for three-pointers, 2 for 2 on the line. So great for him. Honestly, a pretty good game, 20 points. He led the team. He led the team in points. So that is a positive. Good for him right there. Then also, when I'm done talking about this game, we'll be taking like a 2-minute break. Okay? Like a 2-minute break after this game. Okay, guys? 2-minute break. And then I'll be back in like 2 minutes, even a minute maybe. Probably 2 minutes. I'll say 2-minute break. But after this game, after I'm done talking about this, and then we'll get back and we'll go talk about NBA when we're the last game. And then we'll probably like a little bit longer because hey, it's 11 o'clock right now. We're about to. So we got then we have Ben Simmons going for 36 minutes, 11 points, 5 for 10 for field goals. He didn't shoot a 3-pointer today, thank God. 1 for 5 from the line. Kind of hurt him. Those extra 4 points would have won them the game. Think about it. Those 4 go in, say 3 of those go in, 2 of those go in. It's a 1-point game. The 2 of those go in. Make it, or say 3 out of 5 go in. He gets it's a 103-102. Yes, it isn't that much, but say, hey, it's they're still losing some series. But then Steph Curry was 0 for 1 too. Steph Curry makes that the tie game. But we have Ben Simmons 11 points, 2 blocks, 12 rebounds, 9 assists. So honestly, he was 1 assist off from getting a triple-double. Yes, he didn't score that much, but he did his job with the assist and the rebounding department. He had 3 offensive rebounds. That is what you need from your point guard. And that is your point guard, remember. He is doing that for them. Yes, he's a big point guard, but it's a great thing for him to do that. And wow, what a game for him. Yes, it wasn't the most high scoring, but hey, there's times where you don't got to be the scorer. You got to be the passer and you got to be the rebounder, and he did that on both sides of the court. Three offensive, 9 defensive, and 9 assists. And 2 blocks. He did what he had to do. Steph Curry had himself a pretty good game. 17 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 block. Good game for him, but that one missed free throw is surprising for me. I really did not expect him to miss a Curry brother to miss a free throw. But now we go to Korkmaz for the 76ers. I don't know who that is. Honestly, I really do not know who that is. He had 10 points, 2 blocks, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Pretty good game. Honestly, I don't know who that is. I know some people probably do. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. Dwight Howard, he did himself a good game too. 12 minutes, 7 points, 10 rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds. It seems like the 76ers did great on the offensive board. They had how many offensive? They had 8 offensive boards. Great. Whoa. I just looked down there. We are a lot about. Okay. So we are taking a 2-minute break. Be back in 2 minutes. I know this game, we're not done talking about this game, but when I come back, we'll finish talking about this game. Okay? So give me a 2-minute break. Be right back. Let me put it in the chat. Two-minute break is done. My bad. I had a pee. Right now, I'm just seeing if anything's going on in sports that is cool. And I'm just like, oh man, I'll be right. I'm gonna be trying to. I'm seeing if there's anything. Oh, really, nothing happened. We are back now. Let's go. Let's get back into this talk about the 76ers versus the Hawks. So we got the 76ers. We got Joel Embiid, 17 points. Remember, you guys, he's got a torn meniscus. 17 points, 4 turnovers, though. That is a crusher right there. 4 turnovers is a crusher. He had 4 assists, and something that is amazing to think and to look at is 21 rebounds for Embiid. 17 points, 21 rebounds. He had more rebounds than he did points. That is something that a center should do every single game. He should have more rebounds or have rebounds that dang high. Maybe not more than he scored, but have high rebounds. He should have 10 plus rebounds. A center should have 10 plus rebounds, 12 plus rebounds a game. Honestly, if you want my honest opinion, I think that's what should happen. That's what a center should be. But NBA has changed. But Embiid is that old kind of center that can shoot. But he didn't do his best. 4 for 20 for shooting. 1 for 4 from three-pointer. But he can go from that line and shoot. He was 8 for 8 from the line. So he had a great game there. But his shooting for field goals was terrible. Sorry, I need to drink water. And now we go to the field. So listen to this, you guys. So the field goal percentage was 43.5% for the 76ers. Three-pointers were 40.7. Great right there for the three-pointers, honestly. Not the best, but good. Better than they've been doing. 71% from the free throw line. 15 for 21. That is where it hurt. Yes, you made 15 of them, but it's not the best. They could have made a little bit more. If they would have made a couple more, I think they would have been okay. Say they make 3 of those. Say they make 19 out of 21. Or 18 out of 21. That is huge right there. They made 18 of them, they would have tied the game. 19 of them, they have the game win. Now we go to, let's see how many 8 offensive rebounds. Great for them. 55 rebounds. 55! That is huge right there. 55 rebounds for the 76ers. That is something to work off of. 23 assists, 2 steals, 6 blocks, 12 turnovers though. That is a big thing right there. Something that we will talk about when we get down there. When we get to the Hawks and see what they did. Okay, guys? So let's talk about the Hawks. Let's get into the Hawks to see what the Hawks did. To see what made the Hawks come back and win. So we have Herter for the Hawks. 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Great game for him. Not the best for shooting, though. Honestly, 4 for 10. 2 for 5 for three-pointers. Not the best. He could have done a little bit better, but stuff happens, honestly. So it's not the best, but he did what he had to do with those 4 rebounds. He got 1 offensive rebound, so that is good right there. Then we have Bogdanović with 22 points in 42 minutes. 9 for 24 for field goals. 4 for 13 for three-pointers. 0 for 1 from the line. Not the best day for him for shooting, but 22 points. He put in what he had to do. And 5 rebounds. He did himself a good thing right there. He had the most minutes for the team, which is actually surprising that he had the most minutes. But he did ball out, but he could have done a little bit better. But they still got the win, so they can let that slide. And then we got Trae Young, 25 points, 18 assists, 1 steal, 4 rebounds. Trae Young even got an offensive rebound. Great game for Trae Young. He had 18 assists. That is your point guard. Like what I said, a point guard should be like that. A point guard, Ben Simmons is a point guard, but he's 6'7" or something like that. What is he? How tall is Ben Simmons? Ben Simmons is 6'11". Ben Simmons is 6'11". He's a point guard. A point guard is a small dude. But what he did is Trae Young went out there and got 18 assists. That's what a point guard should do every single game. Honestly, that's what a point guard is. A point guard is someone that scored, or that is. It just says point, but yes, it says point. I don't understand why it says point, but whatever. He deserves. A point guard should have at least 10 assists a game. Or 8. 8 higher, I'm going to say. Assists a game. Because they are the ones that control the ball the most. If they don't have an assist, if they have less than 5 assists in the game, there's a problem with your point guard. Then we got Capella with 35 minutes played. He had 12 points, 13 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block. My point right there. 13 rebounds for your big man. 3 offensive rebounds. That's what I am telling you guys when I tell you that that's what you guys need. You need that right there. You need that from your big man. 13 rebounds. Like I said, 10 higher rebounds. That is what you need. 12 higher rebounds from your center. He did that. He's their center. He did what he had to do. Then you have John Collins, their power forward. Technically is kind of big, another center. 37 minutes, and 14 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist, 12 rebounds. 5 offensive rebounds. 5 offensive rebounds. You heard me right. So that means their 2 big men, Capella and Collins, had 8 offensive rebounds for the team. Just those 2 alone. The 76ers had 8 altogether. Only 2 players for them for the Hawks had 8 rebounds or 8 offensive rebounds. Just Collins and Capella had 8 combined offensive rebounds. What a game for those 2. Yes, they didn't score the most points. They had 14-12. That's enough, though. That's enough with those. What they did for the boards, that did what they had to do. Then let's see what's going on the bench. We had Gallinari come off the bench, a power forward too. 23 minutes, 7 points, 1 assist, 6 rebounds, 1 offensive rebound. He did what he had to do. Not the best for shooting day. 1 for 6 for field goals, 1 for 3 for 3-pointers, but he did great at the line, 4 for 4. So he did what he had to do on the line. I mean, they balled out. Their percentages weren't that good though for shooting. They're shooting. This was a bad shooting game for the Hawks. If you guys think about that, bad shooting game, and they still won. 36.6% from field goals, 30% from the line, from 3-pointers, 81% from the line, free throw line. So they did what they had to do with that. But this is where the difference comes in. 12 offensive rebounds. 12 offensive rebounds compared to 8. 49 rebounds, they had 55. That's okay. They had 12 offensive rebounds and they only had 8. So that's 4 points. That's 4 times that they got the ball back, the Hawks. So that can be 8 points, or say it's all threes. That's 12 points. 8 points, that could be the difference. That is the difference right there. It's a huge difference. 8 points and 12 points. Say there's a 3. So I'll say like 9 points, say. That's a huge difference right there. That is, if they didn't get all those, that's what I'm saying. Then assists, 24 assists to 23 assists, decent steals. The Hawks had 5 steals. That's big, 5-2. Then they had 4 blocks compared to 6. Still a good. That's the 76ers won that one. 4 turnovers for the Hawks, 12 for the 76ers. I mean, I don't gotta say more. That's the big difference. That's the difference right there. 4 turnovers to 12. That's 8 turnover difference. Yes, I can do math. 8 turnover difference. That's all I'm gonna say. But that one settled with you guys. That was the difference maker right there. Hardcore. I mean, wow. Now let's go to the West. We got the Utah Jazz going up against the LA Clippers. And this series is turning out to be like what I told you. We have in the first period, whatever you want to call it, quarter period, whatever, 30 points for the Clippers. They held the Jazz to 13. What a game for the Clippers in the first quarter. Second quarter, they come out and they score 38 and they hold the Jazz to 31. So that's 17 points after the first. And they add another 7. That's 24-point lead going into half. Wow. The Clippers are balling out in this game. Then the Jazz come out and score 29 and they hold the Clippers to 26. So they win that, and then in the fourth quarter, the Utah Jazz come out and score 31 and hold the Clippers to 24. Wasn't even close. They're still down by 14. 118-104. The Clippers beat the Jazz. They dominate the Jazz. Not all game. The first half, they dominated the Jazz to get enough of the lead to be able to not do as good as in the second half as they did in the first half. The Clippers look like they're doing what they just did to the the Mavericks, which they fall down 0-2, and then they come back and they ball out again and again. And that's what they did this time too. And honestly, like I told you guys, that's what could happen. And they're doing it. The Utah Jazz, let's see what happened. Utah Jazz Bogdanovich for the Jazz, 18 points, 5 assists, 2 steals, 3 rebounds. You got to get a little bit more rebounds. Rudy Gobert, 11 points, 1 block, 8 rebounds. Need to get 10 rebounds, Gobert. You did great for shooting, 4 for 4. Gotta get your rebounds, though. That's disappointing. Ingles at 19 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 steal. Seems like they're lacking in the rebound department. Then you got Donovan Mitchell, balled out again, 37 points, 1 steal, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 5 turnovers though, and 5 fouls. So it seems just like the Jazz or the Clippers went and fouled because literally this is their starters. The starters, every starter for the Jazz had at least 3 of their starters had 5 fouls, and the other 2 had 4. That's a lot of fouls. That's the difference maker. Now let's see what's going on with the Clippers balled out. Whoa. $32 fouls for the Jazz. So now let's see. The Nicholas Batum for the Clippers, 7 points, 4 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, 7 rebounds. Good game for him for everything except for scoring. 2 for 8 for field goals, 1 for 6 for 3-pointers. Not the best right there. 31 points for Kawhi Leonard, 2 steals, 1 block, 3 assists, 7 rebounds. Great game for him. He balled out. Then we have Morris Sr. with 24 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 6 rebounds. Great game. Paul George, 31 points, 4 assists, 9 rebounds, 1 steal. Great game for him. The difference maker is 44 rebounds compared to 39 rebounds. 10 offensive boards compared to 8 offensive boards. 19 assists compared to 19 assists. 8 steals, 4 steals. 7 blocks to 3 blocks. 10 turnovers to 11 turnovers. 81% from the line for 81% from the line for the Clippers, and then let's see for the free throw line for them. 80% for the Jazz. So that's pretty close. 40.5% for 3-pointers for the Jazz. 40.5% for the Clippers. 46% for the Jazz or for the Clippers for field goal percentage. 42.9% for the Jazz for free throw or field goal percentage. So not that big of a difference right there. It was a pretty even game for all that, but the scoring difference is huge. The Clippers, wow. Clippers, now the series is tied. Both those series are tied. The only series that is literally over and it was a sweep was the Denver Nuggets and the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns swept the Denver Nuggets. That's the only game literally that's the only thing that's still going on. That's not going on. Okay. Now we get to a fun part that we've all been waiting for. Or me and maybe Nick. Nick, I did some things. Nick. I wrote all the teams. I'm going to send you this too. Yeah, I know you wrote some of the nicknames down. I didn't write those nicknames down. A couple of those you wrote down. But I went and found so what I did was we have the Euro Cup going on right now. And what I did was I found every Euro Cup. I looked up on Wikipedia what their world ranking was, how far they went in the Euro Cup, and how many appearances they've been in, or how many appearances they made in the Euro Cup. I wrote their nicknames, not every nickname, because some of them, one of my friends that helps me with this channel a lot, wrote some of them down, and I didn't want to do that because I know he put those down, and I felt bad if I wrote those ones down. So I didn't write them down. Yeah. But I didn't write those ones that we wrote. I know that you wrote. I remember there was like Switzerland, Denmark, or not Switzerland, Denmark, Belgium, Finland, Czech, was it? And England, you wrote, Croatia, I think you wrote. But I didn't write those. And then Russia, yeah. But then I wrote everybody else's, and I see how far they went. And Honestly, I was really surprised. We have two teams in here that have not made that is their first appearance. We have Finland, which is their first ever appearance in this, and then it is North Macedonia's first ever appearance in this. And let's see what's going on today. We do have I'm gonna go over the table too with you guys because I do gotta do that. So let me put this here so I can talk to you guys too. Let me go like that. Okay. So let's see what happened yesterday's games. Okay, so we had Czech Republic versus Scotland. Czech Republic and Scotland both do not have nicknames. Just so you guys know that. And oh wait, I gotta change what we're talking about. Oopsie. Oops, sir. Euro Cup. Did we gain any games? Well, right now as everything's loading. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. 1 minute. Okay. We are still at 30 subscribers. I'm so pumped about that, you guys. You guys do not understand. It's okay, believe we got to 30, you guys. So back to what I was saying. We have I think we did go over this game yesterday. I know we did, but I'm still gonna go over it again. We have Czech Republic versus Scotland. Czech Republic and Scotland both do not have nicknames, which I was really surprised about that Czech or Scotland do not have nicknames. Scotland, especially because I thought Scotland went around with Scotland usually does have stuff like that, like nicknames, because of how long they've been around, but they don't. And then we got 1 minute, things are falling. Sorry. Scotland is 44th ranked nationally. This is their third appearance into the Euro Cup, and their best finish was 5th place. For them being around that dang long and being in being in 3 of them, which is very surprising to me. They've only been in 3 of them. Yes, we got the 3 likes today. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, you guys. We got the 30 subscribers today, and we got the 3 likes in the video or the stream. Let's go. That's a day. Let's go. And then Czech Republic is world ranked 40th. Their best finish is they won it. And this is their 7th appearance. So we have a 40th versus 44th matchup, world ranking. Honestly, it didn't look like it. It looked like Czech was ranked much higher. Scotland didn't. Czech scored on 2 great goals, and that was the final score, 2-0. Czech won. You guys already know this. I think we did talk about this yesterday. I believe we really did talk about this yesterday, so that's why I'm going quick through that game. I'm not really talking much about it. But let's get into talk about the Poland versus the Slovakia matchup. We got Poland. Poland is the 21st world, is ranked 21st in the world, and they are nicknamed the Eagles. And this is their 3rd appearance, and their best finish was in the quarterfinals. They made it to the quarterfinals. And then Slovakia, this is their 2nd appearance. They're ranked 36th in the world, and their best finish is the round of 16. And their nicknames are the Falcons. So we got the Falcons versus the Eagles, basically, in this matchup. And honestly, I was very caught off guard. I thought Poland was going to beat these guys pretty well. Because, honestly, I was caught off guard by Poland being ranked 24th or 21st in the world. I thought they would have been the top 15, like 15, maybe 16. I was caught off guard by that. I was very caught off guard by that. But then we have the first goal scored was by Skazenski. Really messed that one up. Szczesny. It was an own goal, supposedly, but I remember I said this yesterday. I did not think it was. I thought it was a pretty good goal by them, or by, I forgot who it was, by Slovakia. I thought it was a really, really good goal. They said it came off the guy's hand, or something like the goalie's hand. I think it was the goalie that they said it was kind of bull poo-poo. But it's okay, because it was an 18th minute, and don't be afraid to text in the chat and tell me what you guys are thinking about the reaction to these. And what do you guys think? Don't be afraid to do that. Would love if you guys did that too. Talk about this. Like anything during the stream. Baseball, we're talk about that. Like, you guys want to talk about and say something in that, don't bother me. I love when you guys do that. NBA, you guys want to talk about that, conversation started. It doesn't bother me. Like, it really don't. But you guys don't have to feel forced to do it. Then we got in the 46th minute, right after half, we have Linety for Poland scoring their goal to tie the game up 1-1. And then in the 62nd minute, we get a red card. It's the first red card, I believe, of the whole tournament, of the whole tournament so far. It was given to Krzyzewski for Poland. Probably butchered that. I'm sorry. Apologize for me saying these names wrong. I gotta say them, because I can't just say K or L, because I gotta say all of it, because it's better for that you guys to understand it. You guys probably have no clue what I'm talking about. Honestly, I really don't either, but it's okay. Shh. Then we have right after that, 7 minutes later after that red card, Slovakia capitalizes on that red card, because once you get a red card, that means you're down a man in soccer. You start with 11, you get one taken off, so it means you're down to 10 players, and the other team still is at full strength. And Slovakia prevailed in that. 69th minute, Skriniar scores a goal to give Slovakia a 2-1 lead. And by that happening, Poland had so many opportunities in the last 20 minutes of the match. From 70th minute to 90th minute, Poland had all these chances. I watched it. Poland had so many chances. They didn't capitalize on it. It's kind of sad, but stuff happens. They could have did a little bit better, but like I said, stuff does happen. So, I mean, kind of sad, honestly. They could have did a little bit better, but hey, I don't really know what to say after that, but hey, but now Poland is down. They lost that game 2-1. Now we go to a really good game. We have Spain making their 11th appearance, which I believe is the tied for the third most appearances tied for third most appearances in the Euro Cup. Spain their nickname is the Red Fury, and their best finish is they won the Euro Championship. And they're playing against Sweden. And Spain going into this is world ranked 6th. So they're going up against Sweden, who is the blue and yellow. This is their 7th appearance. Their best finish is the semifinals, and their world rank coming into this is 18th. So we have an 18th versus 6th matchup in this game, and this is one of those games that most people don't. Was one of the reasons why people don't like soccer. It was a 0-0 game. No goals were scored. I mean, I guess if you love soccer, it was a great game. But if you're a person like me that likes to watch goals scored, even if it's just one, you don't like the game. Kind of boring that it was 0-0, but hey, it's okay. Stuff like that happens. Okay, now let me go like this real quick. Let me go like this, and let me go like this, and let me go like this. Then let me pull up the And today we have a battle between France, who is making their 10th appearance. This is their second, this is their 10th appearance. They're going into this ranked second in the world. Their best finish is they won it multiple times. And their nicknames, they are the Blues. Boom. They are going up against Germany at 3 p.m. And I cannot wait for this matchup to watch a little bit of it. Cannot wait. Great matchup. Germany going into this ranked 12th in the world. This is their 13th. They have the most appearances in this. This is their 13th appearance. Their nicknames are the DFB11, and their best finish is they've won it. Well, if you made it 13 times, you had to do something. You had to win this at least once. And then you go. Then we also have another matchup, which is Hungary, which we all feel bad for Hungary. Hungary is world ranked 37th, and they're making their 4th appearance. And their nickname is the Magyars. Their best finish in this is 3rd. So, hey, remember you guys, 3rd place is the best finish. Now let's see who they're playing against today at 12. They're going up against Portugal. Portugal going into this is 5th ranked worldly. And their best, they have had 18 finishes, or played in this 8 times. 8 appearances, I mean. Jeez, I can't speak. Their nickname are the Navigators. And their best finish is they've won it. So, you guys, this whole group, you have France, Germany, Hungary, and Portugal. Every team has won it in this division except for one, and their best finish is 3rd place. Sorry, Hungary. Wow, this is wrong. This is so wrong. I feel so bad for Hungary. I really do. Because dang, that sucks. So, now let's see what's going on with the groups. Let's see the groups. Okay. So, we got... Group A. We have Italy. So in Group A right now, as of right now, we got Italy, Switzerland, Wales, Turkey. So in that order, we're going to go like this. This is their world ranking. 7th, 13th, 17th, 29th. Okay? That's their world ranking. We're going to go like that. So that is in order. That is kind of funny. Did not see that. So Italy right now is in the lead. They have played, every team has played one game. Every group has played one game except for Group F. And those games are getting played today, which is France, Germany, Hungary, Portugal. And today as of today, we got Italy played one, and Italy has won their first game, which is against Turkey, and that was the first game that kicked off the whole tournament. And Italy won and beat them 3-0. So Italy, just because they did score 3, but that doesn't mean they get 3 points. For a win, you get 3 points. So they got 3 points for beating Switzerland. And now let's see who's in second. Second place is a tie between Switzerland and Wales. They both tie. And then Turkey is let alone in last place. They lost their game against Italy, and their goal differential is 3. So that is a big thing that maybe the Turkey may be out just already because they didn't score 3, because they got 3 goals scored against them. But now we go to Group B. We have Belgium, Finland, Denmark, Russia. When the world ranking is 1st, 54th, 10th, 38th. That's their world rankings. And we have a surprise, honestly. Belgium, not a surprise. Played the first game. They won 3-0. Another 3-0 game, but we expected this. Russia is ranked 38th in the world, and Belgium is ranked 1st in the world. We expected this. Belgium gets on top of the leaderboard with 3 points, but they are tied with a team that no one really expected to win, Finland. Finland is in first place with a 1-0 victory over Denmark. Denmark did not score. Denmark, yes, I know there's a lot of stuff happened with Denmark. We know this, okay? But Finland beat them the first time. This is Finland's first appearance ever in this, and this is their They won their first ever game, and they scored their first ever goal. And the first ever goal they scored was the game winner. So what a game for them. That's amazing. For Finland. Finland's in second, is tied for first place with the number one. So the 54th team world ranked is tied with the number one team in their group for points. Yes, the only thing is they're technically not tied. They're technically in second because the goal differential puts Belgium in first place. But they're in first place because they're tied with points. Okay, so that's what we're going to go with. Then we have Denmark in third place because their goal differential is -1. And Russia's in last with -3. So now we go to Group C. We have Austria versus Austria, Netherlands, Ukraine, and North Macedonia. And then the world rankings for these guys in order is 23rd, 16th, 24th, and 62nd. So we have Austria with the first game. They played against North Macedonia. They beat North Macedonia 3-1. Good. I mean, North Macedonia is its first time ever. This is literally Austria's third, and this is Netherlands' 10th. So those are the two that the experts probably predicted to make it, to move on. I'm not going to get into who we predicted for this stuff yet until after the end of match, like the second games were played. Then I'll get into those, or until tomorrow. We'll look at them and see. I'm just saying these today, okay, guys, because I just want to tell you guys see what's going on. So we have Netherlands in second place as they beat Ukraine 3-2. So the goal differential is only 1. So Austria is in first place technically for goal differential. So good for Austria. Ukraine is in third because of goal differential. North Macedonia is in last place, sadly. Then we go to Group D. We have Czech Republic, England, Croatia, and Scotland. We go in order. We got for world ranking 40th, 4th, 14th, and 44th. I mean, what group, honestly, pretty good. I was actually surprised how far down Czech and Scotland were for the world ranking, but hey, stuff happens. We got Czech Republic in first place because of goal differential. They beat Scotland 2-0, so that gave them the point differential lead with a 2-goal difference. And then in second place, we have England with a 1-0 lead, 1-0 victory over Croatia, so they get second place because their goal differential is only 1 and Czech is 2. Then we have Croatia in third place, just like what I said with England. But this time they're ahead of Scotland because of they're only 1 goal differential. Scotland's a -2. So that is that group. Then we go to Group E, our second to last group before we go to the Group F. And we got Slovakia, Sweden, Spain, Poland, and then we're going to go in order. We got 36th, 6th, 18th, and 21st for world ranking. And wow, a surprise for this division so far. We have Slovakia, who is world ranked 36th, is in first place and not tied with nobody. They're in first place because they beat Poland 2-1, and they're in first place with the whole goal differential by 1. Sweden and Spain didn't score any points. They draw, so it's a 1-1 right there. Poland is in last place with no points because they couldn't beat Slovakia. So they're in last place with no points, but it's only a -1 point differential or goal differential, so that is huge. If it was like 2, that would be really big, but it's not a good start if you lose to Slovakia in the first game. So that is really big right there. They kind of want to start off with the victory in this because they still have Sweden and Spain aren't no little team. They're pretty good. So we have to see what goes on with that. Now we go to Group F that have not been played yet. Just kidding. Those aren't getting played yet. But so that is going on. That is what's going on right now with the standings and like all that with that. And now let's see something real quick. Let me go like this. And then we'll do this real quick and then we will end the stream. That will be today's stream. Okay, so now we have our matches set. We got our teams going to Omaha. When did these start? first off, because I know I had to do a video. Okay, June 19th, so I have 4 days. Okay, 4 days we have until these start, right? Yeah, because I think that's the first one. Let me see. Sorry, I'm just going to see when they. June 19th. Okay. Okay, good. Oh, so it tells me. Okay, so we got in our winners bracket of this division. We are in this division or bracket one. We have Stanford, NC State, Arizona, and Vanderbilt. So these are the teams that are in Omaha. They are playing for the College Baseball World Series Finals. Like they're playing to make it there. And we have our first game at 2 p.m. June 19th on ESPN. In bracket one, we have Stanford going up against North Carolina State. First game, that's a great game that they made it. I'm not going to really get into this talking about this because we will be having a video, but I can get into it. It's 4 days from now. People probably forget, but I won't get into it fully about my prediction, but I'm just previewing it for you guys. Then we have Arizona. Then our second game we have at 7 p.m. Arizona, number 5, going up against number 4, Vanderbilt. What a game to start off for Vanderbilt. I'm a Vanderbilt fan. I love Vanderbilt. Letting you guys know that now, so I am kind of scared about that matchup. Bracket 2. What the heck? Okay, why is this doing this? Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. I figured it out, you guys. We got bracket 2. We got number 2 we got number 2 Texas, number 3 Tennessee, number 7 Mississippi State, and then we have Virginia. Wow. So let's get into it. See who the matchups are. We have number 2 Texas going up against number 7 Mississippi State on June 20th on ESPN2 at 7 p.m. Great matchup there. First, Mississippi State's coming off a game yesterday that they destroyed Notre Dame to move on to this. So that's gonna be a great game, I believe. Then we have the Cinderella story so far. One of the Cinderella stories. I feel like both ACC teams are both the Cinderella stories. Virginia and North Carolina State are both the Cinderella stories so far right now in the tournament. They're both unranked and they're both making beautiful runs. But will Virginia's end come to an end when they play against number 3 Tennessee at 2 p.m.? Well, remember, it's a double elimination, but it's huge right there if Virginia gets knocked off by Tennessee. So we will have to wait and see if that will happen, but that's on at 2 p.m. on June 20th. So I cannot wait for all these games. I cannot wait for, honestly. They're all going to be great games. And in 20 minutes, we have our first game of today for the for soccer. We got Hungary going up against Portugal. First game today. Feel bad for Hungary still. I really do. And also, thank you guys for today. I know today was a long stream. I'm kind of actually enjoying these kind of long streams, like the 2-hour ones. I'm kind of enjoying them because I feel like I don't got to rush through everything. Like, do you guys enjoy them? What do you guys think? Do you enjoy the longer ones rather than like the hour ones, like hour 30-minute ones? What do you guys think? Tell me in the chat. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys disagree with me? What do you guys think? Tell me in the chat, please, real quick. If you like these if you like this stream better than the ones that have happened before, compared to, let me see. You like these long? Yeah, okay. So you like these longer ones? Okay, I do too because I get to talk with you guys a little bit more and don't have to rush. I can actually take my time and actually get in depth and actually show you guys how intriguing stuff is, how intriguing sports are. Yeah, maybe not every day because sometimes you're gonna get I feel like there's just so much right now. It's just long, but I feel like if I start like at 9 o'clock, you guys, or like 9:15, like I did today, it's much easier to talk about it because we'll have much more time. Not starting like at 10 o'clock, like I did yesterday by accident. We start a little bit earlier and stuff like that. Like I did today, we can go through that first hour to 2 hour, like that first hour. We spent all the time about baseball today. I know, but we had the MLB All-Star ballot, stuff like that. But I feel like I feel like that's getting better. And I feel like not every day, definitely, but I think just right now, because sooner than later we'll just have baseball going, so it probably won't be that long. That will probably turn into this like an hour and 30-minute stream. I feel like right now it's just so much to talk about. Nah, Vanderbilt. Let's go. I like the other Tennessee team. But I feel like these streams are much. I feel like you guys enjoy them a lot more too, because you guys like, especially I feel like today because we started. Actually, I did what I did what I wanted to do. 9:15. I started it, and we got literally a 2 hour stream, 2 hours and 30 minutes, 2.5 hour stream today, you guys. And we actually talked about everything. And yes, I could have did a little bit faster for baseball. I'm sorry, I did because I was kind of confused. In the first like 15 minutes, well, technically, because I wait 5 minutes and then I start. But like for like basically then I was saying its first 10 minutes, I was trying to figure out 10, 15 minutes. I was trying to figure out this new thing that I was trying to use, but it didn't work. So it's whatever. But we did do a pretty good job today, you guys. I mean, I'm excited that what we did today. So tomorrow we have a lot to talk about, and we only have 2 games for soccer today. We have no college baseball on today. We have basketball, baseball, like the normal stuff. So tomorrow, I don't know how long the stream will be. Maybe try to get a little bit shorter tomorrow. But we will talk about. I still gotta talk to you guys to see if you guys. Once I figure out how to like share my screen with you guys, we will be doing more streams. We will be getting like a stream like we talked about last Friday. The jersey stream, like the uniform stream. We will be doing that, like the uniform show that we're gonna call it. I'm gonna figure out the name. It's gonna be a better name. But like, we will be doing that probably Friday nights. I'm thinking that'll be the day. That'll be what we'll do Friday nights. I think that's what I'll do. Not 100% yet. Still gotta figure stuff out. But I feel like today went good, you guys. I feel like you guys were electric in the chat. Helped a lot, honestly. And I feel like we did a pretty good today. I mean, not a lot of stuff happened yesterday, honestly. Like a lot of stuff, but not a lot. So we will talk about everything tomorrow. We got a lot to talk about. We have NFL to talk about tomorrow because I know we had to do it today. So tomorrow we will be doing NFL. We'll get that out of the way first, probably. So hope you guys are ready for that. But the stream, we got our show today is done. Hit that like button if you haven't hit that like button. We got our goal today. Our goal was 3 likes today, and we got that today. I'm super pumped about that. And also, we got the 30 subscribers today. I'm pumped about that too. Thank you guys for that. And until tomorrow, see ya.